Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We're just gonna play another run as Bullet. Sure, you know what? I'll play as the Bullet. I'll play as the Bullet. We'll use all the alternate skins on it as well. Every once in a while, someone wants me to play as the Bullet, so sure, I will play as the Bullet for you. And then, ideally, we get a replacement gun really soon, and then we can never use the blasphemy again, and then that makes the people who think that the blasphemy is too OP, makes them happy. And then everybody wins. Except for the people who just want me to use the blasphemy for the entire run. They don't win. I can't please everybody, but I try to please as many people as possible. Gotta also remember, Bullet, really good at that contact immunity. I always remember and then forget and then remember and then forget. Kind of the same thing about spring heel boots. I'll remember I have it, I use it for a boss fight for a couple of rooms maybe, and then I just immediately forget for like another hour. Sometimes it's just the way it works though. In Gungeon and in Abe's brain. Gotta be careful actually dodge rolling into enemies when they spawn. If they're one of those grenades and I lose the ability to fire projectiles, I'm gonna be very unhappy. I need to add Honey Pop to the poll after Gungeon. I'm not probably ever gonna play Honey Pop. I don't even understand what it's about. It seems like a dumb game. Replace Hollow Knight with it. We are going to be done with Hollow Knight pretty soon, I think. There's only a couple of things left to do in the game, and then at that point, we'll play something else. Which I look forward to doing. Yeah! I knew you were a ghost. Don't try to spawn in on me as a surprise. You're not fooling anybody, Ghost. Now you only have to grab the ruby bracelet. Ah, yeah! You know, the ruby bracelet being in the game does mean that theoretically it's a little bit easier to make a dodge roll only run work, because with the ruby bracelet you do a lot of damage when you actually hit with it. Does the projectile from this weapon hit multiple times on an enemy? It seems to sometimes kill a bulletkin in one shot, which doesn't seem normal, and it seems a little strange to me. Definitely not Brazilian. Are you secretly a time traveler? Armor of Thorns and Blast Helmet too. I suppose. If we can get them. Yeah! Absolutely obliterated that one bullet. Ooh. GG dodge roll run confirmed. We could try a dodge roll only run with Ruby Bracelet as the Bullet, minus the first floor when we picked up Ruby Bracelet. Yeah, do you think? Okay, well, it's not going well to start. You know, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna give it a shot because I owe it to you having picked up Ruby frickin' Bracelet. But this is, you know, usually not the boss you wanna see when you're trying to do something like this. Got him! I mean, at this point, just roll into him to kill him, I think, before he kills you. Okay. Odds on living? I just wish that it didn't stop charging when you dodge rolled, you know? Because the Ruby Bracelet effect, it stops the actual charge of it when you do the dodge roll, but you can dodge roll after you have it charged just fine. It's very strange. And it makes it a little bit annoying to charge when you're on a fight like this and you want to keep constantly be moving. Oh! What's with the 2 waves of bullets? I don't remember that. Has that always been a thing? Alright, we'll just do a quick restart. No more ruby bracelet this time. Ah, that was fun though. That's fun. That's fun. Since when, you know what it probably is, now that I think about it, it's probably a second phase thing, right? When there's only one trigger twin, then when they do the AoE bullet explosion, that's when it does a double wave. Is that right? I never pay attention to that attack, because it's pretty unimportant. Except when you can... Alright, wow. You pulled out your mace, which hit me. It's pretty unimportant, except when you're trying to do a specific no-hit run. Or not no-hit run, but no-shoot run, dodge roll only. Ah, that's okay. You arrived just as I died, says EDU. I didn't die, we just started a new run. But also, hello, welcome. Ah. It could be done. It can be done. We could do a dodge roll only run, I think, with Ruby Bracelet. Really, the hard part of a run like that, I still think I have Ruby Bracelet. I'm like constantly moving. The hard part about that though is going to be Tread Knot. I guess that's the hard part. Tread Knot is probably one of the most difficult bosses to fight if you're trying to do specifically a dodge roll only run. Ah, excuse me. You kind of wish that I didn't get the heart drop, so I would just have to melee everything. I mean, at that point, it's not even melee; it's melee dodge roll everything. Damn it. Because the melee dodge roll actually does a lot of damage. It could be done if Abe wasn't the literal worst. I don't see you streaming, cheese and bees. Show me what you got. Hardest boss on a dodge roll only one run would be Fusilier. I guess so. I could see a couple of items really helping you to deal with it, of course, flight being one of them. But even something like being able to dodge roll through bullets and have them reflect back, that would be nice. There are a few moments when you can hit the Fusilier in a dodge roll only run, but it would be tough. It'd be really tough. However, I actually think that maybe, I'm just gonna open chests. I actually think that maybe it wouldn't be, I have another sword. You thought I only had one sword? Now I've got 2 swords. I think that, honestly, the Fusilier doesn't seem to me to be that difficult. It does have, fuck you guys. It does have annoying moments, but, you know, having contact immunity actually does negate a big nuisance in that fight, which is the little explosive guys that are spawned in. You know, and you can just dodge roll into each one of them to kill them and then focus back on the Fusilier. It is 2 rings of bullets. How come I never noticed that before? Yeah, I've never noticed that that is a double ring of bullets when there's only one alive. Weird. It's gonna be a passive active. You know what? There's some pretty good low-level passive actives. We'll get to heavy boots, which means that we actually are not affected by the knockback from Alien Engine anymore. Oh lord. Enter the Gungeon. Heck yeah. What I like about this is that if I accidentally run into an enemy, I'm not going to take damage. Because of the fact we're playing as the bullet. Whenever Abe gets something good, he forgets a major game feature. A major game feature, aka the trigger twin that's alive has a double ring attack, not a single ring attack. It's not a major feature. You son of a gun. Just me never really paying attention to that attack when there's only one of them alive. I'll still get you. Damn. I forget my skill. My amazing skill, I'm sure is what you really mean. This is so awkward. I rely on the knockback from Alien Engine so much that I'm having to really like train myself to not want to just think of this. To not want to just start moving away from the enemy while I'm still shooting them. Oh, that was bad. Oh, blanks. I didn't use blanks. On the boss fight we just had, or the failed one, trying to dodge roll? Because admittedly, you're correct, I did not dodge roll, but I also felt that, you know, I would just want to try it, you know, practice. Maybe one day we will try to do a no-hit run and it'll be successful. Not no-hit run, sorry, a dodge roll only run. Maybe also using Ruby Bracelet as the bullet. Or not as the bullet. I think you probably do need to be the bullet, though. Being immune to contact damage is really nice. Although, I guess if you had the Ruby Bracelet, that also gives you immunity to contact damage. So you could just do that. How about a run where we only use the dueling pistol? How long do you think it would take us to kill any first floor boss? A million years? Probably longer? Probably longer. Okay. Tearjerker, oh boy. If we wanted to go true meme, it would be Tearjerker, Alien Engine, blasphemy at low health, dueling pistol against bosses. No. I refuse to go that far down the rabbit's hole. Instead, we're just gonna kill the boss using Alien Engine. Which I don't think is even gonna be that tough necessarily. One day, I will also do the Beholster Shrine if we could ever find the Beholster Shrine again. Gotcha. QQ do it. Gah, fine, I'll take the mask. I hate that you basically always get the synergy. I don't have enough money. Perfect. I hate that you basically always get the drill in the loot bag when you get one of them. Why not with like the Gun Knight set? Dueling Pistol Corsair, Eye Patch, and Big Cannonball Gun for the piratey run. It could be a good piratey run. Ah, there were a lot more enemies in this room than I thought. I don't know how you got me. All right, let's start avoiding some damage instead of getting hit by literally everything, please. Gotcha. Okay. Lovely. Forgot that we had the sponge. It doesn't really help us at all. Just good to know about. Guys. My gun's broke. Guys. Oh, there it goes. It fixed itself. I was really worried for a second. It's like, my gun broke. Iron stance. Oh, right. You know, honestly, with iron stance, I actually kind of do want to use elephant gun instead of alien engine. We'll take an alien break for a little while. I'm already missing it because these enemies would be dead. I would have gotten hit, but the enemies would also be dead. So, you know. What gun is... Why would I ever want trick gun, game? Why would I ever want the garbagest garbage gun? Nah, trick gun's not that bad. I need an accuracy upgrade is what I need. Accuracy up would make this elephant gun a lot better. Oh, I still got hit. That's fine. Hey, Man. Hey, Milk Jug, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, Lord. He's stuck on a rat! You idiot! Also, that sucked. Walked into the room and that guy immediately crit rolls. That seems to happen to me frequently enough. Frequently enough that I'm annoyed by it. Maybe that's just because I play a lot of Gungeon. But still. Just got back, you had to get your oil changed. I need to get the oil changed in my bike at some point. I've just been neglecting going and doing it. Please. We can probably buy a key. Well, we can buy a key, and then we can also explore the hallway. We'll get another item out of MacLeod. There we go. Or do we? Oh, no, we do. Chakra synergy. Better alien engine. Well, that sounds just about perfect for me. Ah, there's my accuracy upgrade. Oh, fantastic. It's a good looking gun. Alright, now we can actually use alien or an elephant gun very effectively. Or shock grub for that matter, but let's do alien engine. You know what? As much as it would be nice to practice doing like a dodge roll only or melee only run against the frickin' Treadnought, I also think, no? Seems like a horrible idea. I do not have a lot of damage. I guess Elephant Gun is probably my best damage dealer. I mean, the shots out of Excalibur are pretty decent, but I think this is just a little bit better. I heard a shotgunner behind me, and I'm like, why is there a shotgunner in here? Oh no, it's just my dude. It's my friend. He's helping. Is Gungeon my most played game ever? It's up there. Spam that money roll in chat. I can't do that. I can't do, like, things that require chat to spam. That's not who I am. I just play the game, and I talk about it. That's who I am. I'm just here for the Gungeon, baby. Not Bill Murray's wants to let me know that he's here watching, judging. Well, don't judge me too harshly, because I haven't been playing that good today so far. Although that first run was so bad. Oh, I had no gun, and I must shoot. Please. I will absolutely kill this guy, though, without using the, or with only using Alien Engine. Why not? Will he still shoot me from up here? Oh, he absolutely will. Alright, you know what? F that. Here you got me. And I switched guns. So I got myself on that one, too. Alright, a lot of money. Free key. It's worth it. It's worth. I keep looking at the gun. Whenever I, like, flip a table and then start firing, it, like, breaks the gun animation and it's firing in the wrong directions. It looks weird as hell. And I keep looking at it and I'm like, what's wrong with my gun? Not my gun! I need that to live! This time it didn't break, which is weird. Let's try it again. Nope. It's inconsistent, and I'm trying to figure it out as I go. It's like, what's causing the gun to break? Is Alien Engine a viable speedrunning gun? I highly doubt it. I don't know what the speedrunning meta is, what the best gun is. I guess it was explained to me it's playing as a gunslinger and getting the op. I guess the best speedrunning gun is the blasphemy, isn't it? Because you can do that cheesy tactic where you break all the bullets on the screen. A Gemini credit? Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. Blasphemy for room clearing, op for boss killing, especially if that glitch still exists, where you can literally just, like, damage every enemy on the screen or kill every enemy on the screen using the blasphemy in, like, an instant. Because that's pretty OP. That's pretty broken. Best possible run would be starting with the Blasphemy, the Op, and Lich Eye bullets as Paradox. Yeah, I guess you don't need to necessarily be the gunslinger if you just get that combination as Paradox. That gun and his starting item. Is there a no-hit run category for speedruns? I don't think so, at least not when I looked. That'd be a category I could do. Although, then again, that category might just be the same thing, you know, relatively the same guns and items as you would have on a normal speedrun, and then just being a little bit slow and cautious. So it might be about the same. I don't know. Where'd my gun go? Sometimes my gun just disappears. It's so weird. Talking about the bees! There's my wallmonger. There's my evil, evil wall. If you could stop doing these attacks, that would be lovely. Money roll! Hey, did it. Take it. Keep using contrail. I have on occasion done no-hit runs. It's been relatively rare. I think I've only done a few in Gungeon with videos up on YouTube. You know, I can probably count them on one hand, the number of times I've done it. But a lot of times in Gungeon, I don't try that much to do necessarily a no-hit run. I just try to, you know, just have a good run, have fun, see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. You know, try to do a dodge roll only first floor boss fight against Trigger Twins. Yeah, you know, nothing wrong with that. I can't fly. I keep thinking I can fly. Half in part because sometimes we can fly if we use the contrail gun, but also half in part because of the fact that on the last run we did have the jetpack. I think all my shots missed, but I can't quite be sure. Just going fast because we have the alien engine on that room. Got hit by a stray bullet. Thought I dodged it. Obviously didn't. I have no gun. I love that sometimes I just don't have a gun. I don't know what causes that. I couldn't move for a second when I killed him. That's unfortunate. Damn corpses have hitboxes. Hit corpses, as I like to call them. But Abe, you might say to yourself, that's a stupid thing to call them. Yes, yes it is. Good point. Yeah, Game Watcher, you said it earlier. You finally defeated the rat in Punch-Out. I misconstrued it to mean you meant the mech form, the second phase. But no, you meant third phase. Congrats. Gotta remember, I'm the bullet. I'm not a flesh and blood human. I'm a cold, hard-hitting, high-caliber round. Damn it. Whatever, get hit by the knockback, see if I care. Goodbye. Let's keep exploring. I want to see what the chests hold. I almost had the wrong gun out and I was going to take damage falling into the pit. Luckily I adjusted on the fly. Chamber gun. I mean, honestly, I'm tempted to just use that on the next floor just for speed's sake. It's been a pretty fast run. It's been a pretty fast last couple of runs because I've been skipping the oubliette. Why have I been skipping the oubliette? I don't know. It's because I feel like if I'm gonna play badly, I might as well play fast. Is that a good excuse? Is that a good reason? Probably not. How many of those guys are we gonna get on runs? Hey, Game Watcho. Rip Rat, thank you for the bits. That's like the fourth time in 2 days that I've seen one of those guys. I hate it. And Bound Hades, thank you as well. Those stupid Wallmaster hands that pull out a gun. At least I kind of had a bit of a tell on him this time because he did take damage from the hot pepper for a split second. I knew he was going to change anyways because he didn't, like, the room didn't immediately end. But still, that's an interesting tell, potentially. If you have the Gungeon Pepper, that might save you a little bit of damage. But really, it's all about the... we're gonna gun munch. It's really about the... What the hell are we gonna gun munch? I don't know. Gun munch. You know, we should buy and gun munch the charm bow. Absolutely. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Something. I was gonna say something. Let's get rid of Crueler Glaive. I actually don't know what tier it is. I think I did get it out of a chest. Is it green? I think it's green. It seems like a decent green quality item, and I'm kind of sad that we picked up the rad gun out of that, though. That's not what I wanted. What kind of a green level gun would I want out of that? I don't know. Not that, though? Go to RNG department here. Oh, yeah, this is 5th floor, not 4th floor. Think we can do it? Do I have the brain power to kill the dragon using the alien engine? Am I on point with my dodges? We're getting there. Thanks to the damage cap, it doesn't really matter how often we can get in there for damage, just as long as we're getting in there, sometimes. Whew, a little lucky. I don't like doing it from that angle, so I'm glad that we avoided the damage. Gotcha. Chukun. Chukun. You do the past. I really don't want to do the bullets past. Honestly, I'd rather do bullet hell. I think the Lich would be easier than the frickin' Agnumen combined with cannon fight. It'd be quicker too. Such a slow fight against cannon, because you gotta play it safe, I think. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Aren't I supposed to be standing to the left? I'm supposed to be standing on the right. On the dragon. I'm trying to get better at that. The secret is beating all 3 versions of Agnumen as the bunny bullet. Can you do that on a run? So there's... I guess it would be entirely dependent on whether or not you can actually randomly find him in the... as a boss, right? Does this work? Can I just use the blasphemy? You know what does work? Chain gun. You know it's too OP. That gun has to be bugged. It has to. That has to not be intentional. That it does that much damage output. It has to be. That's stupid. If that's intentional, that gun is the strongest gun in the game, specifically just for its ability to clear rooms. It's gotta be wrong. That's what I choose to believe. You're jammed. I was wondering why you weren't dying. What gun? Yeah, chamber gun on bullet hell. It's just, it does so much unbelievable damage. They're dead. It's just so good at crowd control. It's good at everything. And it uses so little ammo. Look at that! Are people tired of this gun? Is this a gun, when you get it, are people gonna say, hey, don't use that gun on bullet hell, it's too strong? Is this Gunther? Is this Brimstone, Mom's Knife? Because to me, it's effing incredible. I mean, it's fun because it's strong, but that's half of the fun in it. But that could also be half the problem, that it's too good. I do like it visually, I will admit. Wow, we are already almost done with the floor. It feels like we just started. Sleep Cycles uses it, no one complains that you've seen. I hope not. Hey, you know what? Also, we just beelined the floor accidentally. You know what? I used frickin' Alien Engine. It's out of ammo, unfortunately. I used Alien Engine in order to absolutely destroy the bosses. Well, most of them. You know, I can take a moment to use Chain Gun on Bullet Hell. It's still rough, you know, relatively new. I'm sure people aren't tired of it yet. Yeah, chamber gun, it's a good gun. It's a very cool gun because you can change forms whenever you want if you have a flawless for the previous floors. But it seems like you would never want to do that, you know? Every next form is better than the previous form. Even the double beam form, the lava gun, that's better than the ice rocket launcher you get, I think, on Chamber 4. I like the lava gun. It's actually pretty damn efficient. Has the Raiden coil been removed? No, that still exists. It's another gun in the game that I never get. I don't remember the last time I've had Raiden coil outside of Blessed mode, and then you get it for half a second. You haven't gotten Raiden coil in over 50 games. That's not a very large sample size because the gun is a good quality, you know. But it has been a while since I've last had it. It's a tough gun to find. It's A quality, but it's usually a gun that you want to see on a run because it's interesting, it's fun. You got Raiden coil once and then a second time in Blessed mode for 0.3 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand why they did that, why they made that change, so that in Blessed mode, you don't hold on to the beam weapons for a long time, because if you have Mega Dowser and you're on Bullet Hell, you have the gun for far too long, because it does so little damage. You need to change faster, but if you have the Disintegrator, if you have Raiden Coil, Gamma Ray, Moon, even something like Moonscraper, you need to be able to hold the guns for a little bit longer than that. They trade away very quickly. Anyways, that was a 33-minute long Lead God Alien Engine bullet run. That was a pretty good run. a very quick one, too. Yeah, I think that it would be fun to try to do a dodge roll only run with the bullet, or with any character, I suppose, with Ruby Bracelet, and that's the only item you get for the entire run. The Ruby Run is what we'll call it. But I think Treadnought, and I think Trigger Twins would be very difficult to deal with. And on some fights, I suppose, having to constantly move in... Ignore the phone. Having to constantly move in order to charge up the Ruby Bracelet would be annoying. We kind of felt that a little bit in the Trigger Twins fight. I had to constantly dodge roll. As a result, it was breaking the charge of Ruby Bracelet, but then once you got it charged, you could freely dodge roll. It's strange. Was that the Tim Allen buh? Yeah, my phone notification is Tim Allen buh? Because why the hell not? Why the hell not, I say. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next round of Enter the Gungeon.